Alright, how is everybody doing today? Carsofel here. We're gonna go ahead and do our week 2 beta recap. If you have joined me on my stream, you know that I've been playing a Flame Totem character for this week. I'm gonna go ahead and play a video of me just running around in a map while I'm talking about the Flame Totem here at the beginning. Um, Now basically, I want to do Flame Totem because you get Flame Totem level 4 now, as opposed to level 31. You get more projectiles as you level it up. As you see, I'm doing a colonnade map here. The character's level 80. Colonnade's level 73. I am overcapped everywhere. I do have a positive chaos res, and well, you can't really see it there. I don't know. But I do tooltip at 10.2k DPS on my flame totems. My goal really was to get to 10k DPS with flame totems. I figured it would be pretty easy, 6 link once you just level it up. But I'm doing this with a 5 link, and I will show you the gear and the actual character build once we're done showing you here. I just want you to see this video shows like basically the clear speed of flame totems, because I mean this is 73 map. I just basically run through here with absolutely no problems, and you can use this as a clearing spell. I'm using EB, so I'm able to just continuously cast, have 100% mana reservation going on, and yeah. It is a Templar. Very much enjoyed it. I do have the Rain of Splinters jewel, so I do have the 5 total projectiles on it. As I said, it is only 5 linked. So you're looking at Flame Totem, faster casting, fire penetration, added lightning because I'm using Herald of Thunder to curse, so I do want to shock a lot. Otherwise, normally it's added chaos, but I don't really want added chaos. And what is the 5th link? Fire pen, faster casting. Jeez. Faster projectiles. I was like, it's a green gem. I know it's a green gem, but yeah. I mean, I'm gonna show you all that anyway. But like I said, it's only a 5 link, and it is insane. Now before you had to get all, you get your totem life nodes because your totems just die, all kinds of stuff. They've changed a lot of different things, including like the quality of a flame totem is 1% health to your totem, whereas it used to be 3% health. So basically, to me, that's saying that your totems are basically 40% tankier. I forgot that the boss was right there, right at that point. I almost walked straight into my death. But yeah, it's a great build. I love it. I have the Colon Strike totem as well, so I can get that rarity. Azuri's Steel Gloves. So I mean, when I call somebody, I'm calling for like 150% rarity. I get a lot of uniques. It's a pretty safe build. It's hybrid armor and evasion. Yeah. But yeah, because you don't have to worry about the life total of your totems, that they just basically, just live now, a lot easier. And even if they don't, I mean, you're casting off of your energy shield with EB, so you can afford to spam them. I mean, I have a Jeffrey's Crest, which gives you ES, and I mean, that combined with a good ES belt, or if you have a life belt instead and you're using like a ES shield. I'm dual wielding scepters, but you could use an ES shield. That'll give you plenty of ES to basically spam your stuff. I mean, when I hear him say that I'm out of mana, it's actually a shock, and that's really because they changed the recharge rate of ES. Your energy shield now recharges 3 seconds instead of 6, So it's pretty good. The only problem I've seen is even though my energy shield is covering my mana, if I am on fire, like say you're doing a map with burning ground and you're standing on the burning ground, your ES does not regen. So if you're running fast and you keep hitting patches of fire, you're not regenning your ES. It'll stop regenning. It's actually a pain in the ass. I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to do that, but hopefully that'll be fixed. And none of this is by far finalized. This is beta. We've still got like a month and a half, at the very least, of beta left. I'm making this video because there's going to be a wipe probably tonight, or it'll be tomorrow before I stream, after I stream. It's coming here within hours. It's Tuesday, New Zealand, which is at like 7 o'clock in the morning. My time would be midnight on Tuesday. So we'll see when that wipe comes, but it is definitely coming. So a lot of changes are going to be, happening on just after that right there, So we'll see what's going on. But as of right now, this is the build. I really like flame totems. I was able to get it. You get it at level 4. I was able to use it for the entire game. I killed Brutus. I mean everything with just my flame totem. Going Templar, just building just damage and elemental. And yeah, at the beginning I had to focus a little bit on mana, and then I switched over to EB. After that, it was just life, traveling around, getting my dual totems, and then yeah, now I'm just working on crit. We are going crit build. I do have about a 24% chance to crit with the flame totem right now. I am leveling a crit gem because I don't know if I'm going to have that as my 6th one or the added chaos. I think I would prefer increased crit chance, plus I found a 20% one, so why not use it? That's if I get a 6th link. I mean, and really, like I said, the wipe's going to happen tonight. If I even get on, it's to do nothing. I did level a little bit beyond this map. I got one more level, so we do have a little bit more DPS as well, so it's up to like 10.6. Flame Totem is about to go to level 19. That'll give you another about 400 or 500. That'll put you at 11k, just easy without anything. And here you see that's the end of the map. We got 5 remaining, and yeah, just ran straight through there. The only problem was when I forgot about the boss being where he is. I walked straight into him and he just yanked me. I decided to run back just a little bit here just to see if it was anybody in the immediate vicinity, but it's not, so I was just like, whatever. And I am gonna go, but I do go back and pick up all that loot. Obviously, I was just showing that you can just go straight on through. It was only about a 7-minute run, and it was pretty nice. Like I said, I'm having a lot of fun with it. See, we are level 81 now. So we're going to go in here. I'm going to show you the gear. A little bit about the guy. Kind of what I think about what's going on with it. Now, that was a 73 map. Those are the highest maps I have done. Because I haven't found anything higher. So we do have all of our mana reserved on our auras. So we're running with 0 mana. Our energy shield is our mana, 468. We have a flame golem. It's Herald of Ice, Herald of Thunder, and Anger are the auras that we're running. Our Herald of Thunder is hooked up to Curse on Hit with our flame ability. So when we kill a shocked enemy, we will begin to proc that, putting the curse on everybody with the flame ability. We don't really need the flame ability. That's why I'm not self-casting it. It's not really important right now. We do run a flame golem. I have him linked with minion health just because I really don't care about him. I just want him to be alive. You see he has 19k HP, and he gives me 20% increased damage. That's really all I care about. Whatever. You're an extra buff, buddy. Cool beans, cool beans. All I have to do is make sure you're alive. Okay. 19k life, he's alive. Um, Now with the way that they don't target your minions as often like that, all these different things that they've implemented are what are making your totems more survivable without having to get totem life. Like if the mobs aren't going after the totems, then they're not dying as fast. They're not getting killed as fast. Now, I did start as Templar, like I said. We came through on our elemental side. Spell damage, elemental. We grabbed Retribution here because, well, it's pretty great. And I mean, want to transition down here to the life. Grab all of our life. Grab Sanctity because of the armor ES. Life regen is pretty important as well. We come through here. Grab all of these 3 elemental here because you want elementalist. The 5% chance to freeze, shock, or ignite is stupendous. Came up here, grabbed the Light of Divinity so that we can get out this way. This cast speed doesn't matter because if you really want to grab cast speed, you're going to grab it over here once you hit Shadow Side because those are the 4%ers. We came through here so that we could get a jewel socket. And really this jewel socket's just on the way anyway, so why not pick it up? If nothing else, this would be your Reign of Splinters jewel. If you decide not to come down here, you don't have another jewel, but I did have another one. I ended up getting a 15% increased fire damage, 8% increased crit multi, and then crit strike multi with lightning skills, which, whatever. I don't think it affects anything that I use except maybe the Herald's proc, but I doubt it. We come over here for more elemental damage. We did go through the fire damage section. And then you grab Celestial Judgment because, penetration is awesome, 18% LA damage. Come down here for punishment because you get 25% increased damage against a afflicted enemy, anybody who's frozen, shocked, or ignited. And then you get another 5% chance with that, so that's an automatic 10% chance to cause a status element to somebody. It's very great. Actually, I just realized I could come out of those. Came up here, grabbed the life, the Purity of Flesh circle over here, and actually, before you grab that, you want to rush Ancestral Bond. Now, this is the only node that I have that actually gives my totem health. 32% increased totem health. That's it. My totems are great. As you saw in that little clip there of the mapping, it's no problem at all. You get your dual totem as soon as possible and you're good. Grab that entire wheel, and then we come through here. Come over here, you grab this wheel because the Shamanistic Fury is awesome. This one's awesome as well. I grabbed this quick recovery wheel early in my godless life. Obviously, mana issues. I was coming down here for the jewel anyway. I could easily respec out of this because this is only 14% health. The mana regen doesn't matter because I do not care about mana regen. So that's 14% health for those 3 points. I can easily stick those somewhere else, anywhere else really. I mean, honestly, I'd probably head over here for some more health or something. Come down here. But that's a different thing. That's also why we came out here. Originally, we had come through here. So we went down here to grab this jewel socket for the Reign of Splinters. And we continued on over here to the Elemental Domination because we wanted to grab the crit wheel up here in the Witch area, as well as Deep Wisdom, because Deep Wisdom is just awesome. It doesn't necessarily matter now. It almost becomes just a travel node now. We did have this entire wheel because this was needed. Once we hit Eldritch Battery, though, we no longer needed all of this mana. So we respec'd out of these 4 points, which was 20% health or whatever, and just came over here and went 1, 2, 3, 4. We got the exact same amount of health back, plus 3% increased aura, plus an extra 30 strength. So that's nice. And it also gives us the option to continue on down here to Unyielding, because that would be most likely where we would go. You know, increased armor, take 20% reduced extra damage from crit strikes. That is fantastic. Because basically, you know, we put a totem and we just kind of, you know, hope we don't get beat up. Now, from this point, once we were over here, we grabbed this wheel, like I said. I came this way, and I did not grab EB immediately. I actually came over here and rushed into damage because I wanted this life, really. So I rushed over here. I grabbed all of this life right here. Then I came over this way. Did not grab the crit yet. I hit cold-hearted calculation. Came up here, went over for some more health in the Written in Blood wheel. This is a pretty good wheel even after you go EB because that energy shield boost is nice. Now once we did this, you could easily go, because you're going to go here, you're going to travel this way for EB, and then you're coming up here for this crit. So I was able to respec out of these 2 points, save me a point there. That's just min-maxing type stuff. It's the same as, you know, respecing out of those, and like I will respec out of these if I had time. Now, like, you know, life is obviously important. We recently grabbed these. I grabbed this life wheel, grabbed EB, and then I grabbed this life coming up through here. After that, then we started going for the damage again. We grabbed this crit line here, fill out these 3. This Doomcast is great. We don't necessarily care about the crit multi. We would get it eventually. I came down here for coordination. Really, the dex is nice. I could get it out of any of these. I am set up to grab either one if you do need them at any time during your build. If you do need the attributes, you do path straight through 2 of them. This gives me, though, the dex that I need, the final dexterity that I needed, basically to stabilize my build. I don't have to worry about my attributes anymore. I want to grab Sniper because speed and damage, it's fantastic. The last few levels that your character would take, you can grab all of these elemental damage. Great nodes. You can grab the cast speeds because these are the higher cast speed nodes. You're going to get 3% everywhere else, so you have 4% here if you want them. As well as traveling up here into the fire damage Heart of Flame for another 3% fire pin. Now that is completely up to you if you want to go up there and not go crit. Like if you did not want to go crit, you got 4 points there. You have this entire section here. That's another 5. That's 9 points, and you can just go straight damage, try and do prolif or whatever else you want to do with it. Like I said, this is a crit totem build. So, I mean, like I said, as you can see, I have just this totem wheel and this totem wheel. That's the only totem life that I get. And yeah, it's not really all that bad. Most of the time you're coming down, grabbing the totem ones down here in the Marauder area, keep your totems super alive, make them tanky. You know, you've got 24% increased life. That's just you just pop in there, grab that. This wheel is awesome because you're usually going to grab blood magic if you're going totems because that's the best thing. It's a big strain to cast a totem at 95 mana. So you're going to be down here, you grab this wheel anyway. Well, I don't need blood magic because we have EB now. And that basically takes the place of blood magic in your totem builds. So essentially this is the damage that a 5-link, what's it called, flame totem would do, and then you add blood magic on it and make it a 6-link anyway, and it's going to do less damage because blood magic lowers it a little bit, but then you're using your life, and now we don't have to do that. We can go with crit, we can go with added chaos as well as added lightning. Like I said, I am using added lightning because I would like the creatures to be shocked more often, which means that I need a higher rate of hitting with lightning damage so that they are shocked when they die. So That's why I have the added lightning instead of the added chaos. Added chaos, yeah, that bypasses ES, but really I don't have any problems with that. And anybody with an ES, I'm gonna burn them down if their ES comes back. Then we just use right here our Culling Strike Flame Totem, which is very funny. Is 7k DPS. It has Culling Strike. It has let's see, item rarity, Culling Strike, Fire Pen, and Flame Totem. That is absolutely the only things attached to that thing. 7.3k DPS. Yeah. Fires 5 projectiles. Insane. So as far as gear, so yeah, you see we have at RCs. Anyway, whatever. Rarity gloves, not perfect. 46, doesn't matter. It's 4% off. We've got our dual wielding scepters. This one has +2 fire gem to it, and that is because this is where my anger is, as well as my flame golem. And this is what I suggest anyway. You want your flame golem going. You want to give him life to keep him alive. Bam, you get a +2 to him. You get a +2 to your anger, which is a damn good boost. Once you have it to 20, that's 22. If you corrupt it to +1, then you can get a 23 anger running. Over in your other scepter, you've got your curse on hit set up with flammability. You know, just your standard fire damage, spell damage, crit strike, as much as you can get on these. My helmet is the Jeffrey's Crest. Now, this actually, I volled it, and I got this level 12 cast when stunned, and I was actually pissed off. Then I started using it with faster casting freeze pulse spell totem, and it's stupendous actually. I actually recommend this corruption for this build. It's awesome. If you do end up getting stunned, you drop a freeze pulse totem with your crit chance. You're hitting it at you know, your freeze pulse crit chance is sitting right now at 35.6, and that's without being completely done with my crit and everything. So that is stupendous. It actually worked out quite well. I do have a decoy totem running just because, in case I need it. Yeah, and this all gets +1, so it's quite nice. Down here in our boots, we've got our Herald of Ice. This is our cast when damage taken. Now, because of the reduced mana changes, you don't really have to worry about, you know, reducing your mana or whatever. I've got my heralds everywhere. You know, one's over there on a curse hit up, one's over here getting a +2, one's over here just chilling. So this is our cast when damage taken setup. We have it at, it goes off on level 44 requirement, 725 damage. And what we have going is Molten Shells. So at this level we get 391 or 245 additional armor, excuse me. And then we have Summit Skeletons. That's just basically a meat shield distraction. We're at 16% armor mitigation, 19% chance to evade. When my Molten Shell goes off, I go up to 19. I pop my my Granite Flask, which isn't even perfect, but I do recommend it to have Recharge 1 with Crit Strike, just so that you can get continuously have that up if you need to, because that is your only downfall. But yeah, you go up to like 61% mitigation. Plus you have the 19% chance to evade, because like I said, it is a hybrid. You don't really need ES. Like I have ES on these boots, and that's just because they're awesome boots, and yeah, I put movement speed on them, whatever. We have our chest piece here, same chest piece that we used on our other guy, because well, it's a 5-link. It's pretty damn good. I just had to recolor it. Didn't cost much. I just, you know, 25 chromes, automatic 2 blue, and it rolled easy. This belt is awesome. I love this belt. I divined movement speed onto it. Got crap luck. Got 1%. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. But that's what I would have put on here. A little bit more movement speed, because I didn't have movement speed on my boots, and it had room for it. Necklace, same one. I bought this for 1 chaos. Insane deal. Like, oh my god. Spell damage, fire damage, crit chance, lightning resistance. Okay. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, and the dexterity that I need. Yeah. I've still got my GG crit chance diamond rings, which is what you want. Good crit, good diamond rings. This one has life. The mana doesn't matter, but it's got life, dex, 15 to all res. The mana gained on kill, the totems get it, I don't. And this one over here, we've got evasion rating, ES, which is always good. Another 10 to all res, 31 cold, and 25 fire just to fill in the hole. And that's basically it. We're running a seething grounding here. You know, instant recovery, 979. Real quick, takes off shock. We have GG ample quicksilver of adrenaline here. It's 10 extra charges, which means I get to use it 3 times. That is the max movement speed, so I get 70% movement speed 3 times. It's fantastic. I love that thing. Here's my bleeding, bubbling. Yeah, that's 1400. You pop it, you get 700 instantly, 700 over time, whatever. I got another instant recovery over here because I love seething, especially seething divines. I mean, 1000 instant, and I can use it 3 times. That's great. I love any flask I can use 3 times. And this one is my freeze. This is just from runs that I was doing. But yeah, as you can see, we've got 46 rarity right now. I can put on my rarity necklace and we're still good. When I am farming, I'm doing like 150% rarity runs. But basically, that is it. We are at 3.3k health. And yeah, I'm actually very, very happy with the way this character has turned out. I will keep you guys posted on what kind of changes that beta does bring to flame totems after the wipes and all the different patches. But so far right now, it's very viable leveling skill. It's always been a great, magic find ability, and yeah, as you can see from the clear speed, you should be able to use it just as a straight in-game build instead of just magic finding bosses, which you can do still as well, and I do, by just switching a amulet and just always wearing these. I just switch to magic find easily. So, well, thank you guys. That has been my week 2 recap, and thanks for joining me. Check me out on Twitch. I do stream every day, every weekday actually. And then we have bonus ones on the weekends when I do have time. But yeah, otherwise keep checking out my YouTube for any new videos. Alright, Carsofel out.